When wounded veterans come back from war, their success in the community depends on many factors. One of the most important is how they think about their injuries.
In March 2010, I deployed to Afghanistan. Essentially, we were walking around in fields taking bombs apart, and to me that was the best thing ever. It was a lot of fun until guys started stepping on IEDs and getting blown up and getting killed, and that was a tough gig for about 5 months. I rendered safe about 79 IEDs. For about 5 days straight, we worked as many IEDs as we could get to, and it was pretty tough, but no one got hurt. And the morning of the 6th day, I leaned against a small wall and called for lack of a better term, backup. When they got about 200 yards from me, I stepped off of that wall, and when I did, I stepped onto an IED that we didn't know was there. I knew it instantaneously. There was a big dusty cloud that went up around me. I felt my body get light because I was flying through the air, and I felt myself land on the ground. It seemed like days later, probably just a few seconds. I knew immediately that I probably didn't have legs anymore. The first nurse I saw looked at me and goes, "Well, yeah, you'll get to walk again, don't even worry about it." And those words resonate in my mind every day.
The power of expectation is great. If a veteran is told that he or she will work again or serve again with rehabilitation and treatment, this will play a big role in recovery. If they're told they're not going to work again, not be a productive member of society, then the veterans have been done a great disservice.
It took about 3 months to gain feeling in my hands again and get those working. Once my hands started working, then my legs had healed. I started the prosthetic rehabilitation process. And by a year after my injury, I was fairly independent and actually working on Capitol Hill. So it's a fairly quick process as far as getting on your feet again, but the recovery lasts a lifetime.
Imagine you're a young veteran and you're wounded, you have PTSD, you're anxious all the time, you can't concentrate, you can't imagine how you're going to hold down a job or have a relationship. You apply for disability thinking there's not much I can do, and then the VA comes along, well-meaning as they are, but hands you a check and basically confirms your worst fears and says, "You're right, son, here, you're disabled."
From day one, military service members have the mentality of I can, I will, I have. In other words, when someone comes back to your community, they're there to get things done. They're not there to sit at home and worry about what they've been through. I want to be out there making things happen for the men and women who have served this country.
Remember, a diagnosis is not prognosis. We can say what's wrong with someone at point A, but not predict very well how much they can recover by point B. It's imperative that we not prematurely declare people disabled. In fact, they should have a quality course of treatment and rehabilitation first. If there are residual problems, then those can be handled by the disability system. The overall trajectory is one of hope, recovery, and preparation for productive life in society.